And what Jesus does next is probably one of the most mind-blowing things in Scripture. It says, but Jesus bent down and started to write on the ground with his finger. When they kept questioning him, he straightened up and said to them, let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her. Again, he stooped down and he then wrote on the ground. I don't know if you're new to church, but I just want to bring you in on a little debate that's been taking place for now centuries. But ever since this text found its way into the canon of Scripture, there's been great debate about what Jesus wrote on the ground. Scholars have grappled, men and women have argued, conversations have ensued about what was Jesus actually writing. I just want you to know that I'm fully confident that I think I know the answer. Isn't that awesome? I mean, centuries of debate, and you find yourself in downtown Glen Burnie, 2017, you're going to get the answer. Lucky you. That's my gift to you. But Scripture says that Jesus then stooped down and began to write in the ground. And I am fully confident that at that moment, with those religious right, self-righteous, pious men demanding her blood, I believe Jesus knelt down in that ground and with his finger began to one by one write their sins in that dirt. Simon, I see you. I saw you leaving the temple court the other night. When you walked out, you saw Sister Mary wearing that toga that was a little tight for her. You eyed her up from the heel of her feet to the crown of her head. And when you didn't think anybody heard, you said to yourself, "Good Cooga Mooga." Does your wife know you talk like that about other women? And Judah, the other day on the Jerusalem Turnpike, when that guy cut your camel off, you lost your mind. I heard what you said, and you had a plastic Jesus fish on his rear end. I saw you. And Layman, when you thought you cleared your internet history and nobody would find out, didn't you know that your internet history goes right here, Hot Rod? Because I see everything. And one by one, he etched their sins in that sand and turned the mirror on them. Isn't it something how we judge people who sin different than we do? Isn't it crazy how we can so readily look down on someone that sins just differently than us? This is why we're so good at judging ourselves by our intentions, and we judge others by their actions.